This meeting is being recorded.
Hey. Okay, so tonight I just want to talk about like the vision for where our team is going and what our game plan is because I feel like we're in that season where like we were sped up for just a minute, beginning of September, it kicked off. We were all so excited, and now there's a lot of life going on with a lot of us. There's a lot of us that are sick. There's a lot of us that have had deaths in the family. Some of us have, not a lot of us, I don't want to put that jinx on us, but some of us have had deaths in the family. Some of us are really sick. There's just the devil tampers on your parade whenever momentum is in, and momentum was in with our team. He's seen that and he stepped in. Okay. And so there's a lot of life going on. So I just wanted to hop on the Zoom tonight to create that vision and just let y'all know where this team is headed and what can happen for you, show you what can happen for you with consistency. I know it stinks to work your business in times whenever you're dealing with life, like a family member passing, or you're sick, or your kids are sick, or you have some mental health problems going on. We have somebody in our team that needs lots of prayers because she has a lot of mental health happening. Actually, we have a couple girls that has a lot of mental health happening. And so I know it's really hard during those times to work your business and to want to get up and do the things because it's just so much easier to sit on the couch and just be like, okay, I'm just going to watch Netflix. And then next thing you know, the day passes by. And listen, I've been guilty of it this week. I'm not going to sit here and say that I've perfectly been on top of it. I can show you guys my tracker for this past week. There's so many things that are not checked off. They're not checked off. And it's because I had a lot of life happen. We had my son's birthday party. Then I accidentally wrecked my vehicle. And that sucked really bad. And then just my husband got sick and my father-in-law got sick and then my kid got sick. And it was just like a lot of life. And so instead of pushing through the suck and making it work, I was like, you know what? It is just so much easier for me to just flow with the flows of ebbs and flows of life. But I'm here to tell you that great things come whenever you just push through the suck. So I'm going to let Dianna talk just a little bit. She's going to pour some life into you guys and give y'all some encouragement, share some amazing tips with you guys. And then I am going to share my screen and show y'all some ways that you could earn some huge money if you stay consistent throughout the rest of this year. Okay, Dianna.
All right. First of all, I think everybody knows me. I'm Dianna. I have been here for 3 years, almost four, actually be 4 years in November. So, and Becca's right. We've had a lot of life that's went on, and it's still going on. It's just, it doesn't matter who you are, what time of day it is, what time of year it is, life happens. So we have to, during that time before life happens, during the times when we have a slow time or whatever, we have to kind of get ourselves together a little bit because we do know that life happens. And so we have to get ourselves together a little bit and prepare for those times that do, because I'm like Becca. I'm guilty of the same thing. I've been sick. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Today has been a horrible day. But you still just have to do it. You have to remember why you're here. Remember what's going on. Remember who you are. I'm the daughter of God. He knows what's going on. He's got this. So I just got to pick myself up by the bootstraps, kick myself on the hind end and say, okay, why am I doing this? Think about why you're doing it, who you're doing it for, and do it. Even when there's not motivation there. I think the word motivation is kind of like obsolete because I don't like to work. And so I'm not motivated to work. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this business, because I don't want to be out there. I want to have my own time. So, but we just have to be more disciplined and be more, know what we got to do. So, one of the things Becca and Ashlyn both has been preaching for the last 4 years that I know of is to be prepared. Have I been prepared? No, but it's getting better. And I've been saying that every year, it's getting better, and it is. So I don't know just exactly what all I need to go over, but I know personal development is one of the things that is my saving grace. When I first started this business and they started talking about personal development, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I don't have time for all that. I don't like to read. I don't like to, I feel like I need to be doing something else. So, but let me tell you, when I started listening to podcasts and I started reading my books and I started doing, reading my Bible and just really pouring into me. I mean, us as females in general and mothers, grandmothers, or whatever, we have a tendency to take care of everybody else. And then ourself is always put on the back burner. So, if we don't take care of ourselves, who's going to take care of everybody else? So there's not going to be nobody around to do what our part that we need to do, but we have to take care of ourselves. So I started reading different books. I've read more books in the last year than I think I have read in the last 30 years. And that is no lie. So, and I've listened to more podcasts. I've listened to more. I've just really tried to pour into myself, and it makes a big, big difference. You can't, it's just like you can't pour into another vessel out of empty one. You can't just keep pouring into other people because you got nothing else to go. So take care of yourself, do what you need to do, take time for yourself. And I know with this business, we feel like we have to push. And we do. Don't get me wrong. We do. We have to push because we know what we want and what we're going after. So, but we have to take time off to be able to regroup. Back up and regroup is what my grandma used to always tell me. Back up and regroup. Rethink things. So rest your mind, rest your body. And that's what God intended. He said on the seventh day, you rest. So, and it doesn't mean it has to be on Sunday. It can be on any day, but you take that time to focus on you and your family. I mean, it's something you need to do every day, take time out for you and your family, but especially take that one day off from your business and doing whatever you need to do. But, a good book to read. And it was what was that last book Get Over Your Damn Self.
That was it.
That was a good book. That was a really good book. And I've read so many different ones that I can get a list together and put some different titles in the chat or whatever, but find you a good book, take you 20, 30 minutes and just take some time out and read. And if you don't have time to read, listen. I listen. I've got Audible and I listen when I'm doing laundry, when I'm doing dishes or whatever, I listen. And it makes a big difference. So anyway, Becca, anything else?
No, that was good. Thank you so much. You're so good at sharing. She is so good. You guys make sure y'all hype her up because I know she's always super nervous to talk and she doesn't realize how great she is. She is so great and she has so much to share and so much to give. So make sure that y'all in the chat just drop a 1 or drop an emoji and hype her up because she killed it. Okay, so I want to share with you guys just one of my favorite things one of my favorite Bible stories out of the Bible, and that's always what I think about whenever we're in these seasons. So those of you that weren't on whenever we first got on this, I was just talking about how there's been a lot of life happen to so many of us on our team. I feel like everywhere I look on my Facebook, somebody's posting about themselves being sick, their kids being sick, and I included. My husband was sick, my kid got sick, father-in-law got sick, and so I feel like there's a lot of life happening. And we had, at the beginning of September, we were crushing it. Our team was on fire. We were killing it, knocking out those enrollments. People were getting their 4-in-1 bonuses. And then life happened. We're in the middle of September and it hit. Because when the devil sees something great, he's going to come and tear it down. Okay, he's seen the momentum and that's what he did. He wreaked havoc. And so I always like to think back to the Bible verse that talks about, and I can't even remember the verse because I have the awfulest memory, but I remember the story, and I'm sure some of you do too, where he is talking about, he has these men in the boat and they're selling in the river. Is it a river or a sea? I don't remember. Anyways, they're in the boat and they're selling, and it's starting to sink. And God comes back out because he had went off to pray. Okay. God comes back out and they were in the middle of this storm. Okay. They were doing fine, cruising along very peacefully. And then all at once a storm hit and they're in the middle of this storm. And God comes back out and he's like, just have faith. Just keep pushing, you know, like have faith. And he reaches for his hand. He tells him to get out of the boat. And at first the guy was scared. These guys are sinking. They're in like a storm. And he's like, you want me to get out in the middle of this storm on this water? You are nuts. But I always think back to that story because he got out and it was like calm. It was calm and he got to the other side and, you know, the storm went away and things were great. So I love that story. And in my head, it's like a beautiful moment, but I'm sure in reality, it was like the scariest thing I could even imagine being in that situation. I'd be like, Lord, you better show me a sign because if I drown when I step out of this boat. And somehow that's how I feel whenever I'm in seasons of life, like what we have all been going through currently. I'm like, well, if I stay up a couple extra hours, am I gonna have a headache in the morning because you're gonna have to give me a sign? Is it worth it? Am I gonna get a customer? Like, am I gonna get a distributor? Am I gonna sign a 4-in-1? Because if not, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it to push through. But just know that he has a plan for everything. Matthew 14. Diana dropped it in there. I'm glad she remembered it. But anyways, he has a plan for everything. And so you just have to trust him and tell him, I don't know if all of you believe in the Lord, but I do, and I'm very strong in the fact that these last bonuses that I got, the success bonuses, they were because every single day I prayed over them. Every single day I asked for them. But you can't just pray for them and expect them to happen. You have to then go take the action steps because he cannot bless the steps that you're not taking. Okay? He's not just going to hand it to you. Read any of the stories in the Bible. They had to go through some stuff before it came to fruition for them. Okay? And so just stick through the storm. I know it sucks, but do the things. It takes an hour and a half to 2 hours, you guys. Our tasks are not hard. They're just not. We message, we post. They're just not that hard. So just do them and then go put your phone away and relax and stuff. So I just wanted to give that reminder out to everybody because I know it's been a rough end of September. And so with that being said, I am going to share my screen and I am going to show you guys some good charts that I have found for us that I'm going to be sharing into the Diamond Tribe page so that y'all can print them off if you don't have them. And just show y'all another way to visualize being able to get this $10,000 bonus because this is where our team is going. Our team is a long time ago, you guys. We used to celebrate something called the 400 Club, and we got away from that. I don't know why we got away from that because I remember whenever I hit 400 Club, Ashlyn sent me the cutest little card in the mail. And I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure I got a gift because she loves doing gifts, but I don't remember what it was. She's gotten me so much stuff. But anyways, I remember how good that made me feel to know that just because I hit 400 Club, which is just customers, just because I went out and got customers, that I was being celebrated. Like it was such a big deal. And so we're bringing 400 Club back. We are going to start celebrating 400 Club because it is a big deal. That is a freaking huge deal. You have to hit 400 Club before you can hit the first promotion, which is executive. That's something else that we got away from celebrating. We can't quit celebrating executive, and we started just looking at Ruby. What in the world? You have to go executive before you can go Ruby, and executive is huge. That's 2 team members. That's whenever you're stepping out into your leadership. That's whenever you're starting to grow and expand, and those are exciting times. I remember going executive, and I was like on top of the world. I was telling everybody I'm an executive, okay? Like that sounds fancy. Who wants to post on their Facebook and be like, I'm an executive with It Works Global, okay? That just sounds fancy. It sounds better than distributor, right? So why did we get away from celebrating it? I don't know, but we are. We're celebrating 400 Club and we're celebrating executive. And then from executive, we're going to go to Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and snag that $10,000 bonus for everyone. So I'm going to share these real quick so that y'all can see what I am talking about. If you are brand new to the business, I'm going to be making sure if you're in your first month, you will be getting this chart from me tonight. And this is going to be going over what your first goal is, okay? So your very first goal in the business is to go snag your 4-in-1. You are going to be going and getting 4 customers. Oops, let me get my pen to work. You're going to be going and getting 4 customers, and your 4 customers are going to equal 240 BV. Don't freak out if you don't know what that means. It's just a volume number that we have attached to our products. If you get this and you're like, can you explain to me what that meant? I'll video or I'll voice chat you and explain it and break it down to you. Okay, we'll get on a video chat. But basically, it's just the volume that each package has, and it adds up for customers. If your customers are getting 2 or more products, it's going to be 240. It's probably going to be over if they're getting their packages, because we focus on 100 VV packs, and I train you guys to focus on those as well. So anyways, 240 or above, you're going to go get 4 customers and a distributor. Okay, you are then going to see where it says here. Now we're going to help your friend. Whenever you sign your friend up, your distributor, you're going to reach out to me or whoever enrolled you, and you're going to say, hey, I just got a new DT. Let's get her trained. We're going to get in a group chat with you, me, you, or you, them, and your upline. If your upline's not me, if I'm not who enrolled you, you're going to get on with your upline, and we're going to get in a group chat. And then the 2 of us, or the 2 of y'all, are going to help them get their 4 customers at 240 BV and their 1 distributor. So this is going to be your first goal. If you're brand new and you're in your first month, we're going to go grab you 4 customers and a team member, and then we are going to help together. You don't have to stress about training them on your own. We do not expect you to do that. That's what we're here for, and that's what we want to do, is help you be able to earn that 350, because this 150 is obviously going to be getting you your money back, which is what you want. Okay. And then you're going to go earn 350, and you're going to go celebrate yourself, because at this point you will be in the 400 club, sister, and you're going to be getting an amazing gift from whoever enrolled you, because we celebrate in that. Okay. This is how you get in the 400 club. Boom, right there. That's your first little celebration promotion. So if you're brand new to the business and you're in your first month, I'll be sending this to you so you'll have it to keep up with and fill out. After your first month, your goal is to be focusing on Ruby. Okay. Here is a chart that I'm going to share with you guys in the chat as well. We go to 4 and 1 when you're in your first month. After your first month, you guys should focus on 4 and 3. I know that sounds crazy, but why limit yourself? Why limit yourself? Because I'm going to be honest, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I know Ashlyn, Diana, Shara, there's a few of us on here that have been in here for a while. And whenever it comes to signing team members, especially in the beginning, you're going to find quality in your quantity. Okay. So what that means is it's good to enroll more than 1 a month, because let's just say there was a month, okay, that I enrolled like 4 or 5 customer or distributors. Okay. And out of those 4 or 5, I might have had 1 or 2 that stuck around. And it's because some people sign up and they get a week in the training and they're like, I don't understand host to post. I can't do this. I'm done. They're done. It's not for them. It's okay. Then you're going to have other people. I had this happen a couple months ago. They paid for their kit. And then you said, do you want to start training? Like something that, congratulations, you started a business, and she blocked me. You're going to have weird people that pay for it and then block you. You're going to have people that quit after a week because they don't like doing host to post, or they don't understand how to do host to post. So you're going to have people that quit. That happens. It happens in business. Walmart has employees that walk out on them all the time. Amazon has employees that quit all the time. Okay, there's not a business out there that doesn't have employees that quit, and it's the same thing here. So it's good to focus on your quantity. So let's say that you sign these 3 up. 2 of them drop out. Well, you know what? At least you still have 1. Okay, and you go from there. So focus on 4 and 3. And this is what can happen if you focus on 4 and 3 right here. Oh, where's my, okay, this right here. This breaks down the numbers that you can make in just bonuses alone, just the 4 and 1 bonuses alone, if you're focusing on 4 and 3. Okay. In 1 month, if you go and get 4 customers, 3 distributors, and then obviously teach your 3 distributors how to do their 4 and 1, because that's what we call our full cycle. You can make, if you're diamond or below, you can make $1,200. Okay. Diamond, $1,680. Double is $1,920. Triple is $2,010. Prez is $2,070. And ambassador is $2,100. And those are just weekly. So they get paid out on Thursdays. Weekly bonuses, y'all. Those aren't even your monthly paycheck. Okay. That's not including success bonuses. That's not including the $10,000 bonus. That is just weekly bonuses. That is huge money. Okay. I know if whenever I was under diamond, even now as a diamond, somebody gives me $1,200 in 1 week, I don't think I done won the lottery. Okay, we're gonna go pay a light bill, and then we are probably gonna go out to eat. Okay, we're gonna do something fun to celebrate because $1,200 is good money to make in 1 week. Okay, from working on your phone. So, anyways, this is what you can print out if you're past a month to focus on. Now, whenever you're building to Ruby, let me show you this. When you're building to Ruby, so to get the $10,000 bonus, I have a step 1, 2, and 3. I got these from Amy Spence and Ashley Renau. Whenever you are building to diamond, you guys, this is showing you your step 1. You need to go Ruby. Of course, we're going to get you in your first month, you're going to join the 400 club, and then you're going to go get exec. But then you're going to get into Ruby, okay? Step 1 to the $10,000 bonus. And what Ruby is your 3 distributors at 400 GV. Okay. And once again, if you're confused on this, I have another video that I can send you that breaks it down, or I can hop on one-on-one because I want to make sure that each individual person really, truly understands how to get it. So if you're still stuck on GV or anything like that, please reach out to me privately or reach out to your upline, your diamond and above upline, so that we can help you. Okay. But anyways, you're going to enroll your 3 distributors all at 400 GV apiece. Collectively, between your 3 distributors and you want to have $2,000 or 2,000 volume. I say focus on 4 or 100 BV packs, because if you're doing 4-in-1 and you've got 4 customers and they're all getting 100 BV, that's your 400 GV per box right there. Okay, you're way past your 240. That's your 400 box right there. 4, 8, 12, 16, and then go help somebody else get their 4-in-1, and you are a Ruby. Okay, so that's 4 4-in-1s, and you're a Ruby between you and your team. You are a Ruby. Okay. This breaks it down for the 4-in-1 bonuses. So this shows you what you need tier 1. So what you personally need to do. And then this shows you what to do with those 3 distributors for your tier 2. Okay. So it goes back to that chart we were just doing a minute ago. So you can do this in a month's time. So your month goal, which is what I just showed you guys right here, this is how you go Ruby. Same thing. Okay. So after you go Ruby, then your second step is to go Emerald. Emerald is literally, you guys, 2 rubies. 1 ruby, 2 ruby. Here's your original ruby leg right here that I'm circling. Those are the 3 people that you started out with. Now the 2 that are running, that are really wanting to work, because like I said, you're going to have people that come in and quit. You could still use them for 400 bucks. And then you're going to have your people that run. It just happens. Those people that are still working, those 2 girls, they're going to be going and getting their 3-in-1 because they're out of their first month. They're rubies. Now you're an emerald. Okay. You helped both of them get it. And this just breaks it down. It tells you to do this chart twice for emerald. So if you go get 2 of the 4-in-1s on your tier 1, and then you go help those 3 get theirs, you are an emerald. Okay. Then we go to step 3, which is being a diamond. Once again, once you go Ruby, just like on the last video I done explaining this, once you go Ruby, you can do any promotion. All that diamond is a bunch of rubies, you guys. So once again, you have those 3 girls that you started your Ruby chart with right here. And then let me get a different color. And then we have this girl that went Ruby earlier. Now this girl is helping 2 of her girls go Ruby. She is now an emerald. And then you have your girl that was already a Ruby on the emerald chart. So this stuff stays the same. Now you're just helping one of your girls go Ruby herself. Okay. You are now a diamond. Or emerald. I mean, you're helping one of your girls go emerald. So anyways, it's just made up of a bunch of rubies. That's it. Does that make sense to everybody? If it doesn't, unmute and I'll explain. Okay, I'm guessing that it does. It allows me to shop without guilt. Are you talking about 4-in-1 bonuses, Terry? I couldn't even see the chat, so I'm catching up on it now.
Yes, because I want a Stanley Cup and it's $50 or $60, and I can't get myself to spend it, but at least I have that, and I can buy it with that. I got another bonus today, so it's pretty exciting. Okay, bye.
Yes. Okay, bye. Yes, those are good. Okay, so use it to shop, use it to spoil yourself. But seriously, you guys, y'all can make some big money with these 4-in-1 bonuses. So that is the vision of where we're going. Okay. Our team is going to start celebrating the small things because we got away from that. We got so far away from that. We were like, okay, we're going to get the 4-in-1s and that's great. We're going to go Ruby and that's great. But we forgot about the smaller things. And that's our bad as leaders. That is our bad. We dropped the ball. Okay. But no more. We are celebrating 400 Club. We are celebrating Exact and then on to Ruby and above. Okay. But we're celebrating the small things too. So I want you guys to know that if that's you and you're feeling like, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can push through the suck, just know, stay consistent with it. I just broke it down and showed you how simple it is. Y'all know what to do to get the customers. What do you do to get customers? You do your host post, you post, you message, you have to ask people. You have to make an ask out of yourself, you guys. If you're not asking, then you're not doing your job. So message and ask, okay? But you're just messaging and you're posting and you're doing the host post. How do you get DTs? Same thing. And whenever I'm saying posting, I mean do all the posting. It doesn't take long. Just duplicate it, okay? Duplicate it. Anything I post on TikTok, I'm copying that same video. I ain't even taking time to take the watermark off because it don't matter. Okay, it don't matter. They're still working. I'm still getting results from it. So if I post a TikTok, guess where it's going? Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, because it takes me 2 seconds to put it on both of those platforms. Okay. If I'm going to spend 5 minutes recording a video because I feel like I can't get it right, because I can't dance and I can't lip sync, I'm going to make sure that I'm putting it on all the platforms and maximizing the results from it. Same thing with posting. I post all of my stuff, my statuses and stuff on Facebook. My Facebook and Instagram are synced. So anything I post with a photo on Facebook automatically goes on Instagram. Why not have them synced? Why not use 2 platforms? If I'm going to take the time to create the post or to type it out, why not get as much duplication from it or as much enrollments from it as I can? Same thing with stories. My stories, whenever I record one, record it over on Instagram because their filters are superior. Okay. Facebook filters, they're not where it's at. Okay. I love Instagram filters. They're the best. So I record them over on Instagram. My Facebook and Instagram are linked, so they automatically go to my Facebook. So then I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm putting a post one time and it's going to different platforms. So utilize and maximize that. Anything you're doing as far as messaging on Facebook, you can do on Instagram. And it doesn't really take that much more time. It really doesn't. I split all of my tasks on this task list, like I was telling y'all last week, the 40 DT messages, 20 of them on Facebook and 20 on Instagram. It doesn't take long to pop off 20 on each. The 100 host to post messages, 50 on Facebook, 50 on Instagram. It's literally with our boards, it's so simple to tap, send, and it takes me like 2 minutes. Okay. The longest part is scrolling to figure out where I left off the day before. That's the longest part. But when it comes to actually sending the message, it's tap, send, you guys, and it's done. So don't overthink it. Push through and listen. If you need work Zooms, if you're somebody that's like, I am not motivated, I'm struggling, my mental health is off and I'm struggling, or I just can't seem to get in the mood to work, I need help, message the chat. Somebody in our chat will be available to work with you. There is somebody on there that'll be like, hey, I'll hop on with you for 30 minutes and knock some work out. You don't have to work alone. We're a team, and that's what we're here for. So if you're struggling and you need the accountability or you need the help, ask. You have to ask. Otherwise, we don't know what you need. And we're all here to help you. Diana, Ashley, myself, we're all in that chat because we want to see you guys succeed. So make sure you ask. And I know my mind is blanking. I know your face because you have beautiful red hair and I can't think of your name. Why am I wanting to call you Terry? It's probably because I'm looking at Terry. Hold on a minute. I'm going to figure it out. Debbie, that is your name. Why do I always do that? I have an Aunt Debbie, so I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay.
But anyways, so I know you're not in the chat yet, but you will be. I think tomorrow is whenever you get added. Maybe tonight. I don't know. My mind is blank. but we'll get you added in there soon and you'll have that help too. So if there's ever a time that you're like, I just really want to work with somebody, or I, need that accountability, that's what we're here for. Okay. So make sure that you guys ask everybody.
Okay.
Ask. That's what we're here for. So, all right. Well, does anybody have any questions or feel like they need to get something off their chest while we're on here? Tina, how are you doing?
Okay. I was thinking I need a new group of Facebook friends because nobody wants to do anything for me. Not even host a post.
So revamp. Where are you adding from now?
The only way it allows me to is like if I already have friends with the friends.
Okay, so you're adding from friends of friends?
Yeah, because it won't allow me if I don't have friends.
Okay, that's what I was going to recommend. So when you're doing friends of friends, are you looking for, this is going to sound so harsh, but I'm sure you know what I mean by it. Are you looking for quality people? So like what I mean by that is whenever I'm scrolling through there, if your Facebook picture is a kitty cat or Star Wars, I'm like, I don't know if that's a real account, so I'm not adding it. Are you looking for real people that look like somebody that you could relate to on some level?
Yeah, and also I try to make sure that they've been active because there's a lot of ones that you go on and it's been like since 2020.
Okay.
So I try to make sure that they've been at least active, in the last few days or at least a couple weeks.
So what about doing your reels?
After the one I did, then I slacked. I didn't do no more.
You were doing so good with them, but that's another good way to get people to add you or follow you. And you can literally put that in your descriptions on your reels. Do the giveaway, like the host to post reels, and be like, we're giving away the $500. Just like the same exact thing that you would post on your Facebook, just put it on a video. It's the same thing. And then tell them the same thing you would on host to post. Add me as a friend and message me the word giveaway to get in on it. There's you some more friends requests, and you're reaching people that you're not friends with, because that's the way TikTok and Reels work, is it gets pushed out to people all over the world. So
okay,
that would be my recommendations. Does anybody else have anything that they want to recommend? Okay, yes, Terry said giveaway TikTok also. Anybody else have any tips for her on adding friends? Nope. I think I covered it. So anyways, that's what I would recommend, is just do those rules and stuff. All right. Well, if nobody else wants to unmute or has any questions or needs help with anything, we're going to hop off. Before we hop off, though, I want to remind you guys, we have coffee chat in the morning, 10:30, same time, every single Friday morning. And I hope to see all your beautiful faces on there. So grab your coffee or your drink and come join us at 10:30, same Zoom, same password. And if you're not sure and you've never been to a coffee chat, it's just a girl chat. We literally just get on and we talk, and it's the best thing because you get to meet people on the team and make those relationships, and that's it. We just talk about anything and literally everything on there. So, all right. I will talk to you guys later. I hope y'all have a good night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.